Hi, welcome back to Glow Up with Shelly. Today's video is a much requested video. As you can see, I am without makeup, and you guys know how much I love shooting videos without makeup. That's a joke or sarcasm if you caught on. Yes, you know I hate being without makeup. But here I am, sans makeup, because the second most requested video on my video poll was a lymphatic massage and massage. So what do I do for my facial massage daily, and how do I do my lymphatic massage? How often? I'm gonna get into all of that. Why you should be doing this every day. Let's get started. Remember, this channel is all about glowing up, transformative skincare, flawless makeup, and a lifestyle to match. If that resonates with you, hit subscribe. Don't forget to ring the notification bell. I want you to know when I post future videos. Okay, so I have my trusty little hairband here, and I'm going to put it on my hair. Just get that hair out of the way of where we're going to massage. And you can like put it over your ears if you want. Make sure that you just have your hair out of your face. You're going to be massaging this whole area here. You might want to wear a shirt that's a little lower cut as well, because you're going to be massaging this area. I do lymphatic massage in addition to my regular morning massage about 3 times a week. So I kind of skip a day or two and then I'll do it again, skip a day or two and then do it again. Lymphatic massage is so important for getting rid of puffiness in the face and especially in the eyes. The puffiness that I carry really is very genetic. So all of the women in my family are very puffy. I really feel like it has to do with lymphatic drainage. And since I've started doing lymphatic drainage regularly, my face is so much more chiseled, so much more sculpted. If you were to look at some of the older women in my family, they start getting really, really puffy as they get older and older and older. So much more puffy. And this will help get rid of all of that puffiness in your face here, and especially in your eye area, as well as puffiness in the cheeks, chin, and in the nose area. So let's get into this. Remember, this is, okay, so I should tell you, this is not my technique either. I didn't originate lymphatic massage. There are tons of videos all over the internet. The best one is the technique that I'm going to show you today. It comes from the acyl massage therapy, and honestly, this is the best lymphatic massage I've seen, because she adds some really important techniques in there that are part of lymphatic massage that I just don't see in like a ton of lymphatic massage videos. I'm going to put that link in the video there. Her video is super relaxing. Feel free to use that one, or you can use mine. Just know I did not originate lymphatic massage. This is kind of a melding of several techniques, but mainly the acyl technique, which I think is the best lymphatic massage technique I've seen so far. So let's get started. So the first thing, and she tells you this in the video, is you really need to warm up your lymph system. And I think that's part of the problem with a lot of videos, is you're not warming up your lymph system. So it's not getting that stuff to really drain out, and you want it to drain through your lymph system. So you start with you got to start with some kind of liquid, you know, some kind of liquid. So I have some liquid options here. You could use an essence, which is really what I use. It's another way to do like a 7-layer, right? Because as you're massaging with your essence, you're going to keep putting on more and more essence, because it kind of hydrates and expands and fills those cells that have been so dehydrated overnight. This is after you wash your face. You could use a gel primer like you use for like New Face. This will totally work. You can glide and slide on this and it will be great. You'll get kind of goopy though. You'll need to wash this off. You could use an oil like a castor oil or a rosehip oil or something along those lines, and that's going to really give you a lot of slip to do the massage as well. Again, you'll want to wash this off. Oil is not really great for your skin. I know a lot of people use oil. I'm not a huge fan of oil. It tends to be a little bit more comedogenic, especially in the follicular areas of your skin. Even though castor oil is antibacterial and rosehip oil is as well, You'll just want to be careful to make sure that you get that fully off before you go in with your skincare, because you'll want to do your skincare afterwards, and it will not penetrate. Nothing will penetrate beyond your oil. You could use a moisturizer as well, like a facial moisturizer. Any of these will work. Now, I did bring some tools with me today as well. I have a massager tool. This is one of my favorite tools. And they've got bigger ones like these with like bigger balls. You could use a gua sha tool as well. I have a gua sha tool here. You could even use a jade roller. Any of these tools are going to be great for your massage portion. But to start off with the lymphatic massage, we're just going to use our hands. And I'm going to tell you which placement of your hands you need to have. So let's go ahead and put some essence on. Right, we're gonna start at our chest, so we'll just kind of get the chest just very liquidy, just to where we have some slippage. And we're just gonna start by putting our hands like this and just waking up your lymphatic system. Just wake it up. Just wake it up. Get that lymph draining. And you'll do that for a couple of minutes, like, well, I should say about 30 seconds of that. And then you'll want to push that just through the armpits. Just push all that fluid. Just imagine you're pushing the fluid out into your body, right? You're just getting that fluid out. This is really just kind of waking it up. And I do it a couple of times. Again, this is really my own like I really have just like combined a few techniques, mainly the acyl technique, but how she does it, but you could pretty much just kind of create your own, as long as you're getting all of that drainage out and through your lymph system, you are fine. And I like to start waking up the chest because I think that helps get everything drained. Then you're gonna take your fingers into 2 V's and you're just going to go along this clavicle bone here and you're just gonna push it with your V shape. And you can already feel, you should start to feel this kind of popping. If you're very sensitive like me, very in tune with your body, you'll start feeling that popping. And that's your lymphatic system kind of getting whatever was backed up from here to here, right? It's kind of coming out a little bit. And I can feel it there too. There it goes, popping up. And then I just take that and I push it down through the armpits. I always push everything back down through the armpits. And that is my technique, which is a little bit different than hers. But I feel like this really, like my eyes, so depuffed after this, so depuffed. Okay. Now the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to just kind of feel the clavicle bone area right here and you're just gonna tap. Just tap. Just wake that up and tap it. There you go. Just like that. And then you're gonna put your hands like in fists right there. You're gonna breathe for 3 breaths. You can tap again. And then I tap along the clavicle bone again, and then I breathe. And then I just push it back down through the lymph system. I can already feel my swelling going down. I can already feel the inflammation in my face going down around my nose. And I can feel my sinuses waking up. It's one of the things I love about lymph massage. You could do this every day. You really only need to do it 2 to 3 times a week. It's kind of time consuming. It takes about 15 minutes, so keep that in mind. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to massage. Several massage therapists claim this is the part of the face that barely gets done. Like a lot of people skip this, and this is super important for depuffing the face. So you're gonna take your hands like this, okay, and you're just going to, right? I can show back here, you're gonna do this, right? Kind of just tapping along the back of the neck, up and down, like that, for just a few seconds. And then you are going to start to massage like this behind your ears. And you're going to do that in circular motions. And you're just going to kind of move up the back of your head, getting that back bone of your head. Make sure to get that. And you're just gonna kind of try to push that down a little bit as you're massaging. So you're gonna be behind your ears to the back of your head. So you're gonna kind of go in circular motions, kind of like this, or you can do it like that, okay? And you're gonna be like starting at the ears, and you're gonna circle to the back of the head. And then you're gonna do that starting at the ears, circle to the back of the head. And you're gonna keep going up, starting around the ears, circle to the back of the head, starting around here and circle to the back of the head. Okay, so I hope that's on it, because you can't see what I'm doing. So I'm starting at the back of the ears. Actually, I gotta take this off for this. Okay, so you're starting at the back of the ears, and you're just circling to the back of the head and bringing it kind of down. And you're just gonna keep doing that, circling to the back of the ears, which is really hard with my weave in. This kind of really just like wakes up all of those muscles, or all of the lymph system that's back here, and gets all that fluid out. And then I always just kind of go up through here. Okay, so now that you've done that from the back behind your ears to the top of your head, you're going to massage from the side of the neck down to the back of the neck and back down. So you're gonna just kind of do this. And you can feel your sinuses kind of pop as you're doing this. And that's a sign that your lymph is like really draining. And you can just like push that liquid. Just imagine that liquid is moving down. All that fluid, right, is moving down. And you can just feel it. You can feel it as it's going. It's so wild. That's what I love about this kind of massage. And then I just push, see how I'm doing that, down my neck and then into my clavicle bone. I'm gonna press along here, and then I'm gonna just push that fluid back down. You just feel it. You can feel it immediately. It's wild. This is the best thing for depuffing. Okay, now that we've done that part, we're gonna put on some more of our essence or whatever you're using. You know, you do you. You know what you like to use for your massages. And then I just do this all the way to the ear, from this part of the chin to the ear. And then I also go kind of up like this, back down like that, and then I carry that fluid back down. And I like to push all that fluid back down, right? Because I don't like it at all in me. And so this will like define your chin. Now, and I need more, obviously I need more essence. And then I just do that again. I just really want to make sure I get my chin. And I'm taking it down my neck. then I'm gonna take my hands like this and I'm going to really wake up those sinuses. And I'm taking it down to the ears and then back down. Down to the ears and back down. Down to the ears and back down. I'm gonna push all that fluid from the face. And then one technique that I love that she does is this. It is so great for pressing that fluid out. And she just does this along her face. And she's right, it just, her hand motions like this, it just really kind of depuffs that whole area. And then I always really get that sinus area because I struggle. That's kind of where my puffiness comes from genetically, is a sinus area. And all the women in my family have like extra enlarged sinuses. So I just really dig in to those sinuses. And I'm pulling that fluid away from my sinus cavities. And I mean, I can just feel it like already just waking up. And then I press it back down. Don't press too hard. I just press too hard. You do not want to press too hard. You won't need to. This is going to really wake up you just need to gently push that fluid down. And then I tap along my clavicle again. I can just feel it draining. And then I'm gonna push it on out. Just get it on out of there. So I get more liquid. Again, if you use like an oil or a lotion, you probably won't have to put as much on. But if you don't, you're gonna have to keep applying more each time. Okay. So now I'm going to work on my depuffing around my eyes. So you start here and you just tap along those bones till you get in the center and you go back out. And that is literally it. That releases all that fluid. Just make sure, and you can use your knuckles if you want. You can kind of do this. It's up to you, however you want to do it. Just kind of tap along those bones. And then I always take and sweep along the bones. So I sweep at the top and I sweep underneath. Sweep at the top, down, and sweep underneath. And then I carry that fluid to the side and I press it gently, press it down through my lymph system to my clavicle bone. Another breath and I push it on out. It's as simple as that. It's very relaxing. Now we're going to get rid of the fluid under the eyes that we kind of got from around that bone. We're gonna really just carry that out. So make sure your hands have a little bit of lotion on them or whatever you're using, put them in hooks, and then you're just going to sweep along that eye bone. Really digging into those sinuses. Be careful that you have slippage. You do not want to be pressing or pulling your skin in any way, especially around the eyes. I mean, I am very gently doing it. And I'm just waking it up, pushing that fluid out. And then I always like to give myself just a little extra drainage there. And then I push it down, back down my neck, get all that fluid out. push it back out. I mean, it feels good. It feels great. Like, if once you do it, you're gonna be freaking out. Okay, now the next thing that we're gonna do is we are gonna do the forehead. You can do this a couple of different ways, right? You can use your hands like this, or you can use your hands like this. I prefer to use this just in hooks, and I just take it and in like a circular motion, I start from the bottom of my forehead and go to the top. And that is literally the entire motion. And if you want, you can start here, like right below your eyebrows. And then push that fluid down and into the clavicle area. Whew, it just comes out, and then push it out. Depuffing. And I can already see a major difference in my eyes. And then I just take my hands and I sweep over my whole face, pressing it down, pressing it down, pressing it down, pressing it down, pushing it out. You can do a couple more breaths on your clavicle bone. You are done. You have fully drained your lymph system and fully relaxed yourself, and now it's time to put some more of your essence on, or whatever you're doing, like whatever you're choosing to use. And you're gonna go in with your handy tool. You can use the gua sha. I really just absolutely love this tool. So I use this a lot. This vibrates. It has a little thing that you can turn it on to vibrate. And then you just, you know, sculpt here. Since you've already drained the lymph system, this you do every day. And really, I just kind of sculpt and chisel up my chin. And I do that for several motions. This is going to increase blood flow. It's going to increase collagen production. It's going to kind of firm and tone the skin. There's a lot of benefits to daily massage on your skin, and y'all know that I'm a proponent of it. Since I started doing it, I feel like my face has really stays puffy a lot, and I think I used to have a lot more. I used to carry a lot more puffiness in my face, and it's like you couldn't see. It's like literally like you couldn't see my face shape because it was so puffy. And now I feel like you can finally like see my face shape, but I do massage my face pretty regularly. Now, when I was first starting my skincare routine, I massaged my face like every day. Now I probably do it like 2 or 3 times a week, but it's so good for really sculpting and toning, I believe. I mean, I think I've shown you my previous pictures. So I have, and I did gain weight at the end of my divorce, but before that, you know, I wasn't heavy, and my face was still bigger. It was still bigger than it is now. It was still puffier looking. I need to pull out some pictures. Maybe I can do that and throw up one for this video, and that way you can kind of see how much more puffy my face was. And then I just kind of massage along, and there's no real like perfect way to do this. You're just wanting to like sculpt that bone up, you know. Upward motion is really the best advice I have for massagers. I like to really get along those laugh lines because I hate them. And then I really massage along my 11s. because you know those are my struggle bus areas. And then I really make sure you release the tension at the top of your forehead. That is where you carry a ton of tension. And you just want to get that out. Okay. I also really go along here on the sinuses, because that is the area that I am like really always puffy and crazy. And you can see how much flatter my sinuses get after I go in with my massage tool. And you could use a gua sha as well. I mean, I do like the gua sha, and when I do use the gua sha, I use the kind that has this little, and I use it like that. So I'll take it along here like that. I will flip it over, take it along here like that. I will take this along like that. Okay, I will take this and push it like that. Sometimes on this side like that too, to kind of get in there. And then I do that. Okay, so that's kind of how I do it when I do a gua sha. And who knows, maybe I'll go ahead and film a gua sha video on top of it. So there you have it. That is my lymphatic drainage and facial massage. The facial massage, I'll do that for a couple of minutes, maybe 2 to 3, and I do that every morning, and I try to get it sometimes at night. I really, really enjoy the way the massage feels, and again, it's a good excuse to use extra essence and really kind of get that hydration in there before I put on my makeup or before I put on my final skincare products to go to sleep. So it's just a really relaxing and very beneficial thing to do for yourself to decrease puffiness, to wake up the skin and to wake up the body, and to really kind of get the blood flowing and circulation going in your face, which is going to help give it more oxygen, which is going to make you look glowier and fresher. It's going to increase blood flow to those areas, which is going to help with collagen synthesis and production, as well as elastin production. So it's just a really good thing to start with in the morning. And I suggest, right, if you're really focusing on skincare and you're trying to focus on how to look more youthful, this is one way to do that. Really regularly, 2 to 3 times a week, lymphatic massage and daily massage, facial massage, especially in the morning, is going to go a long way to helping you maintain that youthful glow. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time on Glow Up with Shelly.